You know, it just hit me, guys. It just hit me. We are in the midst of another summer of love during a presidential election year. But unlike 2020, these protests and violence is really affecting the left and Joe Biden. Everybody knows about the Israel-Hamas war going on. Now, all of a sudden, you have all of these universities with different types of protests on campus. Some cases, the woke students are actually taking over the campus. Jewish students can't even go on the campus. They've been advised that some, like Columbia, don't come to the campus. Something's going on, guys. Something is definitely going on. And it's popping up on university after university, all at one time. And we know that the far left, man, they want a ceasefire in Gaza. In other words, they just want Israel to lay down their arms and let Hamas regroup. But it doesn't seem like that's actually going to be happening. And the far left is blaming Joe Biden. Now, Joe Biden, man, he is the one that actually funded Iran. And Iran, therefore, was all involved in this stuff, man. Joe Biden is a disaster, man. But I was never going to vote for Joe Biden anyway. I'm not on the left. But these far leftists, man, they are not voting for Joe Biden, it seems. Now Joe Biden is panicking. He's now calling for a ceasefire, somewhat, I guess, but not really. It definitely seems like Joe Biden wants to play both sides. And he's going to pay the price, man. He's going to pay the price because it doesn't seem like the votes are going to actually vote for him. Now, the other candidates, mainly on the left, man, there's other ones out there. RFK Jr. There's also Jill Stein. Now, Jill Stein has run for president before as well on the Green Party, which is a far leftist party. Okay? Well, guess what, guys? She actually got arrested because she showed up on one of these campuses. And I guess, I don't know exactly what she was doing, but maybe she was getting a bit rowdy. Not really sure. But a presidential candidate, man, has now been arrested. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. So here we go. Look at this, guys. Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein arrested during anti-Israel protests at Washington University in St. Louis. Now, Jill Stein is definitely trying to run to the left of Joe Biden because she knows that, and I believe RFK Jr. actually knows this too. That's why RFK Jr. actually got a far leftist to be his running mate, because the far left is not down with Joe Biden, and Jill Stein, RFK Jr., they want to get the far left to vote for them. And you know what? Strategically, that's a pretty good idea right there, because that is the base that Joe Biden actually needs. And that's the base right now that really does not want to vote for Joe Biden. But look here. And this is actually from Jill Stein's X account. It says Jill Stein and her campaign manager and deputy campaign manager, Jason Call and Kelly Merrill Kyer, have been arrested at Washington University in St. Louis while supporting a protest against WashU's ties to the war on Gaza. And I find it funny, man, that all these woke students, man, they're more concerned about what's going on all the way over there in Western Asia, the Middle East, than actually the problems here in this country. Yeah, they're more concerned about that. But let's watch this clip here.
Y'all gotta go back. I'm gonna have to lock you up. Go back outside.
And you seeing this man on campus after campus after campus. Says here, far left Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein was arrested during an anti-Israel protest at Washington University in St. Louis on Saturday, a day after she was confronted outside of Columbia University. So she's making her rounds, I guess, at all of these woke universities. The physician turned activist and politician was among the more than 80 people arrested after the large group refused to leave the private university's campus. Remember, a private university, and they refused to leave. So that's why she got arrested. Footage posted to Stein's X account showed police detaining and escorting the 73-year-old away from the protests. Wow. Quote, "We're standing here with the students at WashU, standing up for our constitutional rights, standing up for the American people who want to end this genocide now," Stein said. I'm trying to figure out where's the genocide at. I mean, the left, man, they throw that word out there because that word sounds terrible. Okay? The word sounds terrible. Other posts claim Stein was holding the line with students before police used force against her and other protesters. Quote, "Jill and others were attempting to de-escalate the police before they began arresting people," Stein's X account said. Quote, "It's shameful that university administrators are condoning the use of force against their own students who are simply calling for peace, human rights, and an end to genocide," there's the word again, "that the American people abhor. The protests were demanding an end to the Gaza war and calling on the university to cut all ties with a Boeing company," according to the outlet. Man, and look here, man, you know these people out in their minds. Some of these people still wearing the little mask. Still wearing that little mask right there. I mean, this is astonishing right here. But like I said, man, it's not a coincidence here. Because look at this here. Guess who's the mastermind behind all this? Newsflash. George Soros is paying student radicals who are fueling nationwide explosion of Israel-hating protests. What shouldn't be a surprise, man, if you guys actually know the history of George Soros during World War II was helping the Nazis to round up Jews, sending them to their death. And George Soros is Jewish himself, but in case you guys don't know this, there was actually Jews working for the Nazis during World War II. They're rounding them up, and some people believe that that's the way that Anne Frank and her family actually got captured. That it was probably a Jewish person that ratted her out, but we don't know that for sure. But look here, man. Look at all of this right here. Israel hate camps explode, funded by Soros. 3 in California, UT Dallas, UT Austin, Emory University, some in Illinois, Minnesota, Ohio. I mean, New York, of course, everywhere. This is crazy, man. Soros is backing these agitators to go out there and cause chaos. Chaos, man. This is an evil, evil man. He really is, man. And George Soros, man, is destroying U.S. city after U.S. city. Out here in Harris County, where I'm at, Houston area, we got a Democrat on the ticket now. He actually ended up beating the incumbent Democrat in a landslide funded by George Soros. The Republican candidate, I believe his name is Dan Simmons, because the Democrat Socialist name is Sean Tier. The Republicans, man, they need to boost this guy up, man, because we need to defeat this guy. This is a radical leftist Marxist. Soros funny, man. Dangerous, man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.